you? It's been a great weekend for me. I hope your weekend was lovely. I had my first roast dinner this year. I think the last one I had was Christmas. Yeah, it was just the perfect weather for it. Anyway, lovely to be back here with you. I've got a nice little project to share with you, and I hope that you're going to enjoy it. It's to do with a music sheet. We effectively are going to take a music sheet, one of these, and transform it into one of these. Yeah, so let me show you. All right, so these two music sheets were part of our signatures, which we added at the very beginning. I've just taken them out and created something which I think has turned out really nicely. So here it is. We have got, I have folded this in half, and obviously this is where the spine will go. So it's like a little folio, really, I suppose. We've got a pocket at the top over here. I've just put in a little journal card. We've got a pocket on the side over here. All right. We've got some nice layers. I've actually stitched around the little brolly there, some lace, and these come from the freebie that I gave you, those flowers there. I've done some stenciling on there as well. You open that up. Oops, it's fallen out. You've got your journal cards, so I've just put those two in there like that. Made some little collage bits there and there, using up the scraps, always the favorite part. So we got some fussy cuts and some other bits, and then these are the other three journal cards that I had left for the ephemera. All right, so that's going to go in there like that, and then on the back we've got the same as the other side. So if I open it up like that, you can see. Yeah, again, a pocket at the top here, a little pocket at the top there, or side. And yeah, I love how it's turned out. So that's just going to slide into our journal pages, exactly where we earmarked them before. So I've put little pegs on my journal. All right, so I'll put that to the side there. Let's get going. It's really a nice and easy one. Anybody can do this. You want to take that music sheet that we had, so it's a music sheet like this. I haven't even trimmed it, still, you know. And then we turned this up. I think it was 2 inches. Let's just see, or 1 3/4, there or thereabouts. Yeah. Have I done that the same on both? Pretty much, I think. Yeah. All right. So you've got your little flip bit there. We can just take that straight away. And I'm going to just put some glue on the side here and here, and also in the middle. Okay, there we go. That's our pockets attached. Really easy. Okay, so now we're just going to have some fun and decorate it together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little piece of fabric on that strip there. So I've taken this background page, I've just cut a strip there that's just going to have some music sheet peeking out over the sides. I have cut it in half because I don't want to bulk up the fold line here. So let's get that stuck on. Yeah, so what else have I done this weekend? I have moved bits and pieces around in my craft room now that my daughter's got her own place again, and I can sort of space myself out. So I've been like a battery chicken for 3 months, and I'm back to normal now. So I've made some changes. So yeah, my craft room feels a lot emptier. So yeah, I like it organized so I don't waste time trying to find things. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Right, we're going to do the same on the other side now. So it's just another piece, and I'm going to stick that down over there. So yeah, always good to have a little tidy and a rearrangement, isn't it? I want to go and do that for the rest of the house, you know, one room on the weekend at a time. And there's a lot of bits and pieces I need to finish and plans I've had for years that I haven't done. And I'm going to just tackle some of that. Yeah. So that's what I was doing. I also treated myself to a puzzle, you know, a board puzzle with a 1,000-piece puzzle. And I've got that set up on a table. So whenever I go and make myself a nice cup of tea, I go and sit there with my tea and enjoy it as we, me, find some bits to go in the puzzle. So it's just a better way than going on my phone all the time. I'm trying to cut back on that. You know, obviously I spend a lot of time on my phone because a lot of my business and emails and stuff, orders and whatever, come up on there. But, you know, it's nice just to do things that aren't to do with the phone. Another thing I love doing is Sudoku, and I used to have an app for it, but now I've gone back to the book. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this weekend. And as I said, we had a nice roast dinner. It was so delicious. Oh my gosh. You know, when you don't have it often, then you miss it. And it was so good. So yeah. Oh, I'm just putting some of those stamped bits, and I'm layering up here with my little goodies from the field notes, I think it was. So yeah, it's a really handy one, that field notes. So let's get this stuck down here quickly. Yeah, both dogs are in one basket, believe it or not, and tolerating each other today. So that's good. Fast asleep, nice and peaceful. Yeah, and the sun's just peeked out a little bit today. It's quite a gloomy day, so I thought, oh, let me get in here and do this. So we're just sticking some of our bits from our fussy cuts down. So I'm going to just move that a little bit over. And before I stick it in, I want to put this one on. I'm not quite sure where, but something like that. Okay. Yeah, so this one's almost done. I'm going to probably do maybe one other project. I'll see how I go. But yeah, the Christmas orders should be arriving with you this week. So we will be making a start on getting all that stuff together as well. So that's good, isn't it? All right, so there's that side done. Now you could do some stenciling over there if you wanted to. Should we give that a go? Let's see. I'm going to just go with my trusted lacy one. And I'm going to go with the fossilized amber. So just a light dab of that, and we'll get some of that on over there. And the same on that side. So yeah, just a little splodge of a colour. Okay, so I'm going to leave that over there because I'm going to do that on the other side. So we've got all that side done, so nice and easy. Now we're going to do the other side, and as I said, I'm going to just quickly get this on here, a little bit darker on this side and over there as well. Yeah. Right, so now we're going to put on the pockets and things. So here's your fold line. Okay. Let's start with this side over here. So where I use the greeny stripe, I've used this. Now this one, this square, measures. Now your music sheet might be different, so I'm going to give you anyway. This is 4¼ inches by 5 inches. Okay, so that is 11 by 12½-ish. Okay, so we are going to get that stuck down like this. So slightly, here's the halfway mark, and I'm going to move it slightly over and a little bit down like that. And the way I'm going to ensure that it goes where I want it is just to use my pencil. Okay, I've notched it there and I've inked it, so I'm just going to get some glue on these 3 sides, so I've got a nice pocket. There we go, and then match it up with those little marks that I made with the pencil, which makes it far less stressful than trying to think where it's got to go. Then I'm going to just take my other pocket. Now here's where the opening is, so this is the smaller pocket. This one is 3¼ I think by 3¼ yes. Okay, so that's a square, and we're going to get that positioned just like that. Okay, so you've got about 1/2 inch on each side, so let's get that one on as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking, have I got it on the right color? These scrappy pages or misprints that I have thrown in my box, so might not be right. So that's it, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. There we go. All right, and then we can do the same with the other side as well. So the same, 4¼ by 5, was it? Yeah. Okay, and then I've just taken a little strip of this. I did orange with the other one, this one, and I've done yellow here. So I want to just get that across there like that. And this is just 1/2 inch wide, so 1.2 centimeters. So we'll just get that stuck on here. And the same on the other side. Yeah, match the end here because we will be covering up the corner there. So, okay, all right. Now, got some lace. Got this lace here, and I'm going to run it right across there like that, so I can just see a piece of that sticking out. I want to just also trim that. Right, and then just going to take my fabric glue. Okay, and then we want the same over here. Okay, there we have it. Right, so now what we want to do is we're going to stick on the little pictures. So because I backed mine, I just stitched around the edges. You don't have to do that, of course, you know, you don't really, but I just like the aesthetic. I like the look, so we're going to put one of those on here. And sorry, my chair's squeaking. Thought I got rid of all of that. And then this little one here, these have got more orange tones in them, so I'm going to go like that. Okay, so I'll just use this and get that stuck down. Oh, the other thing I did last night actually was I watched the new Downton Abbey film, the final, it's called The Final, I don't know if The Final something, but it was really good. I love Downton Abbey. If you haven't seen it, it's an English period drama, and this one is, it starts off in 1912 actually, and goes through 6 seasons of years and things, but this one took place in 1930. Really interesting to see how society sees things. I won't say more than that because I don't want to give it away, but if you're a Downton Abbey fan, then that's definitely a must see. Let's move that down. Okay, get that stuck on there. Gives a texture, sewing in different levels and layers and things. Right, now I've got 2 little, these came from my mini journal, so they're a bit smaller. What makes me unique? So I love that question. You can actually take it over to go onto there, which is the plan. And then how am I feeling today? I put that into ChatGPT this morning and got a really interesting output. So yeah, put your genuine feelings into, if you know how to use ChatGPT, and really interesting and useful. He even put it into a PDF for me and I printed it out. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, so I thought, oh, that's quite good. I'll give it a go. Deep questions, ladies. Deep questions. Right, so that's where we are. Now we're going to put some decoration on here. So on this side, just be mindful. I'm going to go like this so that you are mindful of the edge. Okay, so we're going to get that stuck up there. So we won't be going like the other one, but with the other one, the leaves, just be mindful on the edge of the leaves, they don't exceed, because remember that's going into your spine and into your journal. Right, so we've got this there, and we will just get that upright. So there's the edge, so I don't want to go beyond that. And then I've got these 2 freebie ones, and I want to just stick them like that. Just get that round a little bit. Yeah, something like that. I love it when you come to the end of a project and you've got all these bits over and you're trying to think how to use them. I find that exciting. This is a black-eyed Susan. Right, the flower. Okay, so we've got those there. Okay, and then we're going to do the same on the other side, but just with a different leaf color and different flower. We're just using what we have, guys. That freebie is available in my Facebook group, if you remember, or on my website under the freebies tab. Okay, and then I got a bigger one. That looks all right, doesn't it? Okay, so that's everything on that front. So let's just close the glue up. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I am. And that's that side, and I'm happy with that. So now the exciting bit, we've got some bits to go in. Right, so those will go. I've got these 3, and that's what's left of the ephemera. So I'm going to put this in there like that. Okay. And then we've got one of those and one of these. So we'll get that in there, and then that one in there. Okay, and then on this side we have got these. Oh, I haven't got one for the top there, so I'll have to go and find one. We've got that there. And that there. Okay, and now I just need something for the top. So let me just grab that quickly. Right, we've got this one. This is all that's left, so and that's all right. Right, we've got this one. That's a nice colour to set off that there. And then on this side, these are too small. I could put in a tag there, I suppose. Oh, I've got this one. Oh, I forgot it. That'll sort of go with it. Alright, so let's do that then. Let's do it this way. And that can go at the top. That was fortunate. Right, so we've got all of that there, and that looks lovely, doesn't it? And then we've got this one that I made previously. And there we have your little project. So those are going to go, I've just put my little pegs on here. There's one set that's going to go in the sort of peachy colour there, and that'll be the one we just made. And then the other one is going to go on inside the other signature. And I put in the peg somewhere. There it is. Just so I knew where it had to go. All right, so that's going to go in that one. Okay. Right. Go and have some fun with that. Music paper is so lovely to work with, especially the old type, because it's got a nice, I don't know, there's something about it. I really like it. Go and have a go at this and have some fun. And I will see you on Friday for another little project, possibly the last one. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do one more that I'm sharing with you in this journal, or if we're going to start the Christmas one, but I'll know later in the week. All right, if I'm not going to start the Christmas one on Friday, I will most definitely be the Tuesday following. Take good care of yourselves, be good to yourself, and yeah, oh yeah, I was going to show you. Go and check in with ChatGPT and you get a whole breakdown. This is what they gave me, and he said, you want a PDF? So I said yes. And this is what I need to do for myself this week. All right. I'll love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll look out for me on Friday. Bye-bye.